old account, but sadly I had got hacked. Yeah, when that happened, I was mad. Yeah, but on this account, pretty much, you know, some of the stuff that I had on my old account. Got that shirt, this, Supreme, that shirt, this shirt, and the rest of like the noob shirts, stuff like that. Alright, but I don't know what should I wear. Might go with Supreme today. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Supreme. Hold on. Let me fix up my body. That's not alright. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Might have to go with the box body, bitch. Looking up the Jordans. Reload the page. Yeah, today I'm gonna be playing legendary football. As y'all know, my clock up there. Yeah, it's actually the time. It is an hour ahead, so it's 9:23 p.m. And yes, it's Wednesday night. Hold on, sorry about the noise. February 21st, 2018. Yeah. Yes. Usually, like before this, I was playing on my game, playing Fortnite. Yeah, but now, why am I so laggy? Oh, that's gonna be horrible. Dang. But yeah, I think I'm back. Let's see if I can get some stuff. Cause last time, I was like the best defensive back. Like I think like 12 interceptions. I was gone. Oh no! Get him. I'm too laggy. Get him, y'all. I'm too laggy. I know that's kind of lazy, but yeah. Yeah, I'm really getting better at defensive back. Look, it's... I don't know what happened. You know, bro, you should have caught... Oh. What? Oh, he fumbled. That's what happened. But, dang, that dude went straight for his legs. But they all don't... Look, dude. We got people with the, customization. They only got one dude. 2. Bro, that's fake. You saw that throw, YouTube? That's fake. YouTube. I might change this vlog into Roblox/YouTube. What the crap? Oh yeah, a Roblox/YouTube. That dude has the battle pass. Number 71 has the battle pass. This is on different colors. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, people, subscribers. I got a new channel because sadly, I got hacked. But I like how you guys been hitting that subscribe button. See, a new channel. Right now I have like 71 friends, 72. Alright, Who should I join? Playing board. I don't know what that game is. I never played it. What he doing? Oh, he's on the game. Let me join him. Yeah, his game full. I forgot about where I started. Yeah, his game. I really don't know, yo. I really don't know. I'm just in here. Roblox open. Got on Roblox. And I just started on my YouTube account. Then I started vlogging. Started recording. I don't know why I did that. That's no only fans as y'all know. Yeah, I'm broke right now. Sorry about that, but I had bought this one, the one that has 400 Robux. No, I bought the 800 one. I think I gave away a lot of Robux though. Sorry about that. I had to give some to my cousin. I gave away a lot of Robux. Oh, he playing jailbreak. 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 Jail. Break. Alright. Prisoner. No. I'm afraid he's a police. Y'all think he's gonna give me a key card? There's actually a lot of prisoners. Gonna be a police. He has a lot of money. I hardly even play jailbreak, but yeah, prisoner right there. I ain't gonna get him. I used to shoot him. Shoot a bit. Got shot in the face. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna watch YouTube. YouTube. Alright. Yeah, people, lately I've been subscribing to Fortniters. Oh, he's still alive. For our reason. Okay, let's watch this dude.
We're gonna launch pad all across the world. This is so risky.
Bro, he just got 1,000 subscribers. He had 510 last time I started watching his live. But it's the same vlog. It's the same vlog.
Got your channel, go ahead. But I gotta keep going this game.
This dude just got 1,000 subscribers.
Right here. Good move, Pack. There's gonna be people behind me.
I don't think he should use his launch pad again.
No, I can't wait for someone from behind me to just destroy me, because that's how this game works. Why do I have bandages? Oh, that's right. That was a perfect launch pad. Use 2 launch pads? No. Silly goose. There's 14 people left. That's a fortnight, guys. 14. Be not. I think 14 days is a fortnight, by definition. And there's people up there behind me, nice, so they have the uphill advantage. And people above me too. This is just great. This is beautiful. This is nice. I need to heal up though. Let's go destroy all.
Yeah, it's a gold sniper.
No full shield, no full health.
Blue tack.
What can you do about it? Oh, God, are they up there?
purple scar, 10s, mini shields, and 3 bandages. That's what he has YouTube, just in case if y'all can't see it.
Game, are you broken?
Oh, he's cool. Killed that dude.
Load. Dang it. Come on, game, reload. I reloaded, but it's fine.
Snipe, got him. Haha. Dang.
Hey, 6
He
9,
cold.
9 6. No, I need 6. No more.
Yes, more stuff.
Scratch, you having fun? I'm having the most fun I've had in a while, but thank you for that tip. Aiden, you are amazing.
Oh, RPG. Yeah, switch out the purple tag for the blue. Get that med kit.
How nice of a game. Launchpad.
You got a cozy campfire.
7 guys everywhere, bro.
Trade the 10 mini shields for that.
You good?
Oh my god.
No.
How about the other stuff?
RPG still don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, that's just too good of loot. I would have traded out the 3 shields.
I watched that, I know. Only one though. Do we have everything here? Yeah, we did.
Man,
I don't have full shield.
10 mini shields or
We
2
gotta get up there.
med kits. I want to get the 2 med kits.
I'm gonna walk up the mountain. 7 people still left, guys. This is risky. We don't have... If we build a base, we're fine. We have perfect loadout. Someone probably already built up here. This mountain's huge. And I'm up here late, which is not good. One guy right there.
It's a drop.
See me? He might see me. I don't care. He somehow shot me through the freaking thing. You're right there, bro.
I hate this. I hate when it makes that noise.
Close to 100 subs. Thanks for the blowable that came to my stream. Black
Oh, gold rocket launcher. Perfect.
Thank you, bro.
Check the scar. Golden rocket launcher. Bruh, it's another drop. You freaking kidding me?
Is that 3?
Yes, 3.
Right there. What? Only reason I'm gonna go down there is for 5 people left here, guys. 1 guy's down there. We got RPGM. No way we get that kill. Chill.
Take the brick.
We're in the circle again.
Metal. Dude, it's a drop.
Where should we go?
To the drop. It might... No, no. It might be a golden scar in there.
Airdrop, I saw it, guys. It's really risky. I literally have everything I need besides more.
It was right in front of you.
I'm looking at my old base. Watch this. No one can launch pad me here, which is nice. Like I said, people have been coming to the mountain like crazy that way, and then that way. Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Rockets? Bad idea, Pack. Oh, lag. Alright guys, so it'll be 2 wins in a row right here if we get this W, but people are gonna come with the mountain. Them guys way over there. Maybe try to get an insane snipe on him. 4 people still left him, man. I'll lie about that insane snipe. If people are gonna come on the mountain, like right there. Alright, boys. Thank you for all new subscribers.
Guys, by the way, also they're coming out with a new season. I know.
Your name's popping up there, guys. Press that subscribe button if you are new. Power Gamer, what's up, man? Thank you.
Also, you know, have to rebuy
It's
it,
gonna be a very easy win or
stuff like that. I also got my game taken, guys.
some
That's
extra
why I
rules,
don't
think, are
have.
the main thing here.
That's why I
We have
don't
launch pads,
have
which is
my
nice.
game. I haven't vlogged on Fortnite and stuff
Leave on
like
the
that.
Where's circle at?
Dang.
Nice.
I would just rocket launcher it. Save my bullets.
We have the circle again if you haven't seen it.
Hey, Pack just woke up, and how was her day?
Dude, Vlogs, day's going great, man. Thank you for the tip, bro. 3 people left here, guys. I'm not sure if I should build up more or put traps, but I don't think anyone's gonna launch at us.
I think you should build around it.
Just gotta be careful.
Next, I'm probably about to watch 50v50 on Fortnite, y'all.
It's 40, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for that donation, bro. I appreciate it. So, listen to this song.
Then Calvin.
I'll try to, Calvin.
Calvin just gave this dude like $2,000. I mean $200. Last time he gave him 50. Now he giving him, oh snap! He's giving you a lot of money.
If we lose this game, we better use all our RPG then at least. Someone's sniping. Alright, 2 people left here, guys. 2 people left. Let's go. I feel sorry for everyone else in my lobby. Guys, subscribe if you are new. When you subscribe, your name pops up on the screen. Matthew, you are amazing, bro. What's up, man? Oh my gosh, we have 11,000 viewers. I have never had this many viewers in my entire life in Fortnite. Guys, that's crazy. Okay, I'm winning this game. I'm winning this game. That's the most viewers ever do. That's insane. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness, guys. Subscribe if you are new. Like I said, everyday streams. Never had this many viewers, and I stream every day, so this is something crazy. Let's go, bro. Come up. One guy there. Where's the other guy at then? One guy behind the tree. Should we snipe him?
Dang.
Right, boys. You guys need to drop a like. Should I trap kill this guy for the 11,000 viewers? Or should I just get the kill? Get a 2-game win streak. We've already won 4 games tonight.
You won 2 since I was gone.
Yeah, I don't know what I can do, bro. I want to do something, though. I know where he is. He's right there. Oh, no, I might kill him. Don't kill him. We'll do a little bit of damage. He's right there. He's like literally. No, this guy actually seems decent, the fact that he hit me there. No, just kill him. Snipe him. Ooh, almost. I can no-scope. I can maybe no-scope him. Oh, we just get him. GG, boys. That guy was actually kind of decent there. For him being kind of trap below me, he did all right, guys. But ladies and gentlemen, oh, how many viewers we have? How many live viewers? 12,000 live viewers in the live stream right now. Oh my goodness, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are grinding. I'm not ending the stream until this update comes out in approximately 6 hours. Guys, I will be streaming here. Oh my goodness, that's the most viewers we've ever had. 12,000, but stick around, guys. That's 2 games in a row here. 4, I think 5 wins tonight.
No, sorry, dude. But, I want to watch some 50 50. Hold on, what the crap? That $1 million that you're looking at, 87% look away. How's that scary?
Hey everyone,
What?
and welcome back to Trend Central. Now, make sure you leave a like on this video, and do not forget to subscribe to never miss out on future uploads. Now, if you do subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new videos. And also, let me know you have subscribed by commenting, "I subscribed," and I'll make sure to reply to as many of you as possible. But with all that said, let's get right into today's video.
The first song I saw about that, I thought I was gonna fall. But
watching today's video. Now, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like and also comment what you would like to see. What is up, guys? Welcome back to X List. I'm your host, Trado, and today we're going to be taking a look at 10 magic tricks that failed miserably. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video right now have probably been to some type of talent show or magic show. Now, typically in these types of shows, there's really not a lot of magic that goes into it. It's really just a lot of thought-out planning and things of that sort that go into making these tricks possible. In this video, we're going to be going over the worst magic tricks that have been exposed and caught on video, and a lot of these are very entertaining, so sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. Coming into our number 10 spot, we have a couple of performers that involve throwing knives at a person on a spinning wheel. Now, the entire act looks very scary as somebody is on a spinning wheel while somebody else throws knives at them trying to avoid them. Oddly enough, that is not even the most dangerous part about this, as the person that was on the spinning wheel, once the knife hit that wheel, it caused the entire wheel to topple over, causing that person on the wheel to almost be crushed by all of the boards and stuff that was on that wheel. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I figured they would probably have a lot more planning behind this so this wouldn't happen, but I would have thought that the most dangerous part about this entire thing would be the knives being thrown at the person, not the actual wheel falling over on the person. It's just kind of crazy to think about.
Everything was going fine until we tried the spinning wheel of death. I spun Anya very fast, and I threw one knife, and then the board collapsed and almost crushed Anya. Just a big, scary moment for us.
Moving on into our number 9 spot, we have magician David Blaine failed to catch a bullet in this act where he's supposed to catch a bullet between his teeth, but it ends up shattering the cup in his mouth and hitting him right in the back of the throat, bouncing right back out of his mouth. And he actually said that he thought he died once it shattered the cup because he knew it broke, but it was actually just very heart-racing to watch, and it is definitely something I don't think anybody should ever try.
There was a high-pitched ringing in my ear.
Moving along to our number 8 spot, we have a Houdini wannabe who gets buried alive in a coffin and it goes horribly wrong. Now, essentially what happens here is this guy gets put into an all-glass coffin and buried into the ground. Now, instead of just using dirt, they also use concrete to make sure he stays down in there. And instead of the concrete and dirt just holding him down in here, all of the weight combined onto that glass coffin caused it to collapse, and he was basically buried inside a bunch of concrete. And once they got him out, I'm pretty sure he later died at the hospital. It is pretty sad, but at the same time, it could have been avoided because how stupid it was, and I just really don't know how I feel about it.
Emergency plan is put into action. A backhoe is brought in to dig a new hole next to Shirt, making it possible for the weight of the cement to be dispersed. Has cheated death. The stunt coordinator's backup plan helps save Bill Shirt, who was hospitalized after the cave-in.
Up next at our number 7 spot, we have a Polish television host who actually got stabbed in the hand live on TV. This was absolutely insane. Now, the trick here is to put a spike under a paper bag and have 2 more bags, and you shuffle it around, and the magician told the TV host the right bag to smash her hand on, but that bag actually had the spike in it, which caused her to actually stab herself in the hand, and this one was actually pretty painful to watch, but nonetheless, this magician must feel like a complete idiot.
Przepraszam. Przybiłem ci rękę. Naprawdę, przybiłem mi rękę. Przepraszam.
Ała, ała, to
Słuchajcie,
bolało. To bolało, ała.
Błagam was, niech to się nie dzieje naprawdę, niech to będzie tylko i wyłącznie...
Ała.
Chodź.
Coming in at our number 6 spot, we have a magic trick that is supposed to make it look like 2 people have switched positions via teleportation or something like that. And all this takes place behind a curtain, but the curtain actually gave way in this scene, and the person actually got caught in the act trying to climb up the ladder into the box. And this is absolutely hilarious. Everybody in the crowd started laughing, and their entire act pretty much got exposed on live television. Moving into our our number 5 spot, we have a magic trick that I'm just so confused as to what happened. This guy gets absolutely destroyed by this circus act. Now, essentially what happens in this act is this clown takes this guy by the chest and slams him on his back. I really don't know what he was going for here, but this guy hits his head so hard on the ground that it actually knocks him unconscious. I don't know about you guys, but this video has lawsuit written all over it for me, and I think this guy is definitely going to be getting paid. Moving along into our number 4 spot, we have one of those street performers you'll see at like a big crowded event or some big city. Anyway, he draws a pretty big crowd to himself, and he has one volunteer come out and throw a knife to him. Now, instead of catching that knife with the handle, the knife actually does a bunch of flips, and he catches the knife right with the big bladed side of the knife, slicing his hand right open. Now, instead of going to seek medical attention because his hand is obviously cut open, he plays it off like nothing even happened, and he even tells the crowd that this happens all the time, which I thought was pretty funny because how much of an idiot he looks like. Anyway, you kind of got to hand it to him because he does play this off pretty well, and I definitely could not have kept my cool with my hand cut open like this.
Awesome. Turn it around, please. A little bit stronger than the fire, but none of that shit. Watch, good, bad. If you throw the knife like this, I will throw the fire back. Obviously. Let's try this out, guys. Put your hand high on the handle. Here we go. 1, 2. Crazy American trick. 3. Ay, 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 ay. Guys, this was the show.
Moving along into our number 3 spot, it looks like we have some magicians on like a TV show called America's Got Talent or some show like that. Anyway, in this trick, they're going to try and put a person in a box and separate that box, looking like the human is actually being separated, even though the person is still alive. It all looks fake, but when they actually fail the trick, it makes it just look absolutely hilarious. So what happens is the person inside the box is going to be covered by a curtain, and that curtain falls off, exposing the entire person's body as they have a fake body beside it, making it look like it's real. But anyway, that curtain falls off, exposing the entire trick. Now, that really wasn't it. They try to keep going with the trick, but they just look absolutely stupid, and I thought this is one of the funniest things on this list, so I had to throw it in there for you guys.
Thank you very much.
Can I ask you, you made a few mistakes there, right?
You wish it went perfect.
So when the thing dropped down, that was deliberate.
Coming into our number 2 spot, things start to get a lot more crazy. We have a magic trick at the halftime show at an Oklahoma City Thunder game. Now, for the trick, a person is submerged into a tank of water locked in chains, and she is supposed to get out underwater completely. That is going to save her life. But during this trick, she has a seizure, causing her to lose consciousness, and is basically drowning as time goes by. The people actually struggle to get her out, but they finally do, and her life was saved. But nonetheless, this is a pretty scary video to watch, and I couldn't actually imagine being there. Moving on into our number 1 spot, we have one of those Chris Angel stunts, and this thing just goes south so fast. Spencer Horseman is a very well-known magician, and he's known for getting out of these boxes while he's chained up in water, and I think it is very cool what he does. But in this video, he is suspended off the ground in a box full of water, chained inside of it, and he just quite can't get out.
Now, this isn't the first time this has actually happened. I've seen a couple other clips of him getting stuck during like a practice or something like that, and I just don't know why he keeps doing this. Anyway, they finally get him out, and he actually almost died in this clip. Now, later on in an interview, somebody asked him if he's going to keep doing this trick, and he says he's probably going to do it until he dies. I don't know about you guys, but this guy is absolutely insane. I would never risk my life for doing a trick like this. I just think it is absolutely stupid, and something like this could just be totally avoided by just not simply doing it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I've been waiting on you. I said you took that shower. I'm gonna take mine. Yes, ma'am.
Magic is all about a trick of the eye and the willingness to put oneself in danger. When things come together, you get a great trick. If not, you might have a death. Princess Tenko. Princess Tenko is known for her risky magic tricks and dramatic costumes. In 2007 in Sabe, Japan, one magic trick was almost her last. She was placed in a box and had to escape it before a bunch of swords were going to be pushed through. Unfortunately, Princess Tenko did not make it out in time, and she suffered broken ribs and a broken cheekbone. Incredibly, she was able to finish her performance first before seeking medical attention. Joe Burris. On Halloween night in 1990,
The magician will now attempt to cheat death with a dramatic test
Huh?
of his superhuman endurance. This is the same experiment that was featured on a live nationwide television broadcast by a street magician who's known for hanging upside down, living underground, and pretending to freeze himself in a giant block of ice. The magician shows the clock and lovely timekeeper who will keep track of his minutes underwater in this giant glass tank. As always, do not attempt this or any of the magician's dangerous...
Huh?
Did you have a Chick-fil-A cup in my room?
No.
Whose Chick-fil-A cup is that on the floor right there?
He is a highly trained professional.
That is mine in this room.
Right here?
Yes, this is mine.
Give me that cup.
This is tea.
I emptied out my whole cup yesterday because I was going to fill it up this morning on blood. That is my
He has
stuff.
been training with Navy SEALs for the past
Yeah,
6
I
months
had
to
on the
prove his
bottle.
feat.
Man, that's not his.
He's going to attempt to set a new world's record for holding his
Regardless,
breath underwater.
honey,
To
this
do
is
so,
tea.
he's
I
learned to
smelled
expand
it.
his lung
Who
capacity
had
and
this
slow his
candy
breathing by
paper
putting
and
himself
Gatorade
in a
bottles
state
and
of
stuff?
I don't know,
suspended
when I
animation.
came here, it was like that.
Honey,
Then when I had woke up.
Allow him to stay underwater without gasping
Who
for
had
air.
these bottles down here? Who
He
had
makes
those?
his way to stairs that lead to a platform that surrounds the top of the tank.
No, not that Gatorade bottle. I was talking about this water bottle. No. Wait. Yeah. That Gatorade bottle no more.
At the ready are 2 more assistants. They will closely monitor his safety and alert the paramedics if anything goes wrong. He takes a few deep breaths and concentrates on slowing his heart and expanding his lungs. Then plunges into the tank. Hold your breath with him and see how long you can last. He will not come up for air until time is up. He's attached his feet to weights that secure him to the bottom of the tank until he slips into his hyper trance. We'll see how long he can stay in this position. Are you still holding your breath? tank is definitely filled with water, and he's not hiding behind a phony glass wall. The risk of drowning is very real. Nearly a minute has gone by. How many of you have had to take a breath by now? The magician is slowly slipping into his state of relaxed consciousness. That's a minute 30 seconds. Let's jump ahead 1 minute. The magician is now beginning to show signs of panic. It must be hard to relax underwater in that scary costume. 2 minutes 45 seconds. Anyone still holding their breath? He seems to be releasing some air bubbles from beneath his mask. His assistants are still at the ready in case he needs help. I wonder if he's okay. Another minute has gone by and the magician is still underwater and going into his trance. Some more bubbles escape from the magician's mask. He releases his feet and does the dead man's float inside the tank. Note that his head and face are still underwater. There is no way for him to breathe. His assistants check to make sure he hasn't expired. One of them places her hand on his neck to feel his pulse. The other keeps her hand on his back. By touching a pressure point, she can monitor his body movements for any sudden jerks or contortions that would indicate distress. Outside the warehouse, a mobile hospital has been set up in the event of the worst. Up above, his assistants are still monitoring his movements for signs of struggle. So far, no need to call for the paramedics, who are standing by just out of camera range.
Dang.
He's not left the tank, and there are no camera tricks, but we will jump ahead for the sake of time. The magician is halfway toward his goal. He's past the 9-minute mark on the way to 18 minutes plus. The state of super measured breathing and extreme relaxation is working, though there is a serious risk of permanent damage if enough oxygen does not reach the brain. However, the assistants don't see any reason to break his trance and pull him out of the water. Another minute has gone by. The magician has not moved a muscle. Let's hope this dead man's float doesn't have deeper implications. Ancient mystics were alleged to hold their breath for days using this same method of corpse-like stillness, though ancient stories are prone to be exaggerated. The current world record is just over 15 minutes. On TV, a certain street magician went for 17. The masked man wants to top that. He's got just over 6 more minutes to go. Regulating his metabolism by fasting and living in an oxygen-rich environment for the last 24 hours has helped prepare his body for this challenging stunt. His heart is pumping ever so slowly and maintaining his breathless trance. Let's jump ahead again. He's past 16 minutes now. The goal is now within reach. Can he make it? I don't dare ask if any of you watching have been able to hold your breath this long. I gave up after the first 5 seconds. Then again, I have the perfect excuse. I get paid to talk about what's going on. But you don't need me to tell you that the magician has not moved. He is suspended in the water, in his state of suspended animation. see all the way around the tank. "17 minutes. He's already beaten the other guy. Let's see how much longer he can go, if in fact he's going to make it out alive." "17.5 minutes. Again, this is one shot that had been edited only for time. I can't take much more of this. Another half-minute has passed. He's beaten the record by a full minute. Will he go for 2? He's not making a move. Maybe he doesn't know how long he's been down there. Or maybe he stopped breathing. "18 minutes, 45 seconds. No one can last that long. He's alive. Get him out. 18 minutes, 51 seconds. A new world's record. But he struggles to the platform. His body is completely drained of strength. He's gasping for air, barely able to stand under his own power. Assistants appear helpless to offer him support because he's told them in advance that he wants to do it alone. A little wobbly. But there he is, the new world's record holder. Unless, of course, it's just one big trick. We just saw the magician take a death plunge into a large glass tank and hold his breath for more than 18 agonizing minutes, setting a world record and duplicating a famous illusionist who survived this test on live TV. How did he do it? It's much easier than he tries to make it appear. Here are the secrets. Cleverly hidden inside this pedestal supporting the clock is the first secret. An oxygen tank. You didn't really think he could hold his breath for that long, did you? The magician enters the tank and secures his feet to the weights. He really is holding his breath. But after a short time, he needs the help of a breathing tube that is concealed under his collar. See? It runs from his collar around his neck to a valve behind his head. Magicians without masks use smaller tubes that are undetectable under the water and behind the glass. At the start of the trick, the tube isn't connected. So how does he get oxygen from the tank? The next secret is concealed by this beautiful assistant. Another tube is hidden in her palm. It runs under her costume, up her arm, and down her back. Tricky little devil. The tube continues down to the oxygen. When the girl is in position on the platform, the tube is carefully hidden from view beneath this pad. It goes through the grating and along the backside of the water tank. It runs all the way down the tank to the floor, where it eventually connects to the concealed oxygen supply. When the magician rises up in the dead man's float position, he's signaling his assistants that he's running out of air. This is when the girl secretly attaches her tube to the one under his collar. Once it's connected, the assistant operating the clock secretly reaches down and starts the flow of oxygen, allowing the magician to breathe easily under the water. All he has to do is float face down and breathe normally. When the record time is within reach, the girl at the tank turns off the air, signaling to the magician that it's time to come out of the water. The audience thinks the assistants are quickly helping him out of the tank, but from this angle, we can see that the girl is detaching her concealed breathing tube before she gives him a hand. The magician climbs out of the water and throws in some dramatic struggling. His theatrics convince us that he is gasping for air after his punishing ordeal. But it was all one big trick, and we know the secrets. Here's a classic piece of close-up magic that some street performers present as a brand new miracle. The magician shows us an ordinary slip of white paper. As we can see, it's nothing special. As we can also see, his hands are completely empty. He sets the slip onto the table and picks up a box of kitchen matches. He takes a match. Just one. Closes the box before striking, lights it, and then lights a candle. This is a good time to tell you not to try this at home. Next, he takes the slip of paper and crumples it into a ball. He touches the paper to the flame and, whoa, it flares up. But it hasn't burned. He unfolds the paper and it looks different. It's magically transformed into a $100 bill. A little warm, but still cold, hard cash. So how did the magician burn an ordinary piece of paper into a hot 100? Here are the secrets. When the trick begins, the magician shows us an ordinary piece of paper. First off, it's not ordinary, but more on that in a minute. As for the matches, they are ordinary, but the box contains the next secret. With the drawer slit open, there is a space to conceal something in one end, the money that he's about to make appear. See? It's a genuine, slightly crumpled $100 bill. Before the trick begins, the magician crumples the bill into a ball so that it can easily fit inside the end of the matchbox. This way he can show his hands empty at the start of the trick. He slides the drawer out just far enough to allow some room for the bill, which he stuffs inside. There it is. Here's how it works. When he's ready to burn the paper, he takes out a match, slides the drawer back in, and the bill slips into his hand. Here we see how he does it. There's the 100. With the money concealed in his palm, the magician lights the candle and prepares to burn the white slip by crumpling it in his hand. What we don't see is that he's actually crumpling the white paper around the 100. When he burns the white slip, the real bill is inside, ready to appear. But why doesn't the money burn up with the paper? Remember I said it's not ordinary. It's special chemically treated flash paper that burns instantly and creates bright flames. The 100 is unharmed. All the magician has to do is reveal it, and the trick is complete. But the real money is in knowing how it's done. The magician is about to stare death in the face in the form of this imposing guillotine. Once used to behead dangerous killers, lawbreakers, and the wives of kings, the guillotine gained its gruesome infamy during the French Revolution. But that's enough of a history lesson. Tonight, the magician hopes to survive before he's history. He examines the execution device with its razor-sharp blade, which is designed to cleanly sever the head from an unfortunate body. To ensure a clean cut, the neck of the victim is held in place by this heavy wooden stock. Anyone who would get into a device like this voluntarily has to have confidence in his powers of escape, or a death wish. Let's hope the girls know how to do the rest of his tricks. If this is going to be his swan song, what a way to go. The magician climbs up onto the table and bends down as the assistants raise the stock. He places his head through the hole so that his neck can be trapped between the wooden planks. Meanwhile, another assistant is securing his legs to the table with thick leather straps. The straps will hold the magician in place in case he has a last-minute change of heart. It will also prevent his body from flying off the table in the event the blade hits its target. Of course, all of these restraints will make his escape near impossible and that much more dangerous. Remember, a magician is a world-class professional. Don't try any of his dangerous illusions at home. With the wooden stocks in place and the leather straps cinched tightly around his body, it's time for the magician to begin his escape. That deadly blade is looming just a few feet from his neck. So why isn't he struggling to escape? Maybe he has a death wish after all. Let's watch. It's now or never. Oh no, he didn't get out. That wasn't supposed to happen. This is getting more grisly by the second. As the assistants cover his lifeless body with a sheet, one of the girls places his lifeless head on the table. Maybe it's not so lifeless after all. And now here are the secrets. The blade is real and therefore makes this trick very dangerous to perform. The timing is crucial and means the difference between life and death. The straps are real too, and the magician never leaves the table. What about the head? Well, that's the magician's real head we see falling into the basket. But how does he keep from losing his head while performing this trick? Let's start with the blade. When it drops, it stops against these steel blocks. The sharp edge never touches the magician. But if that's really his head falling into the basket, how does he create the illusion? The magician's neck and upper body drop down through this rubber collar that is painted to look like wood. It snaps closed again once his neck has passed through. Watch again in slow motion as his neck passes through the rubber collar and then snaps closed. And that's not really the blade inside the hole. From behind, we see this small board that is held up by the magician's neck. When he drops down, the board falls down too, creating the illusion that the blade is visible from behind the hole. From the front, it appears as though the blade has separated his head from his body. The table is rigged with a secret trap door that springs open with the action of the blade. Behind the blade is a metal rod. This rod continues to fall after the blade stops, triggering a switch on the table that releases the trap door. When this trap is released, the magician's torso falls down into the basket. But it appears as though his body is still lying on the bench. That's because hidden inside his jacket is a rigid body cast that simulates his back and shoulders. This shell creates the illusion of his body on the bench. Here's what it looks like without the jacket in place. But with the jacket on, it appears that his body never moves. But if his head isn't severed, what does the assistant take out of the basket? You guessed it. It's a fake head hidden by a mask identical to the magician's. Before the trick begins, the fake head and a red scarf are concealed in the basket out of the audience's view. After the magician drops down into the basket, the assistant simply reaches down around him and picks up the fake head and scarf and shows them to the audience. But how does this fake head magically come back to life? Of course, it doesn't. What you don't know is that the magician has an exact double. Well, almost exact. At least the mask is the same. Not only does the table have a trap door for the magician, it also has another secret. Beneath the table is a concealed hiding place for the double. She climbs in and waits patiently for her cue. She's hidden from the audience by this mirror which reflects the floor beneath the table. A Above, the table is equipped with flexible slats and the otherwise solid top. The rubber slats allow the double to pop her head up through the table. One assistant carries the fake head and scarf to the back of the table, while another girl is arranging an identical scarf around the rubber slats. While blocked from view, the assistant appears to place the head on the bench. Actually, she's walking away with it. With the slats disguised by the red scarf, all that's left for the double to do is open her eyes and give the audience the shock of their lives. And that's the secret to not losing your head. To do. The magician is about to stare death in the face in the formation. But that's enough of a history lesson. Tonight, the magician hopes to survive before he's history. He examines the execution device with its razor-sharp blade, which is designed to cleanly sever the head from an unfortunate body. To ensure a clean cut, the neck of the victim is held in place by this heavy wooden stock. Anyone who would get into a device like this voluntarily has to have confidence in his powers of escape, or a death wish. Let's hope the girls know how to do the rest of his tricks. If this is going to be his swan song, he places his head through the hole so that his neck can be trapped between the wooden planks. Meanwhile, another assistant is securing his legs to the table with thick leather straps. The straps will hold the magician in place in case he has a last-minute change of heart. It will also prevent his body from flying off the table.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Rich. Welcome back to some Fortnite Live. Today, we are trying to do one of the most requested challenges that I get in my comment section. You guys are always like, Rich, do the no sound challenge, and I'm definitely going to work on that soon. And I think the second most requested one is Rich, do the no kill challenge. You've got to win the game with no kills. Actually, a lot of people say that you can make it to the last 1v1 and then you can only kill the last guy. I didn't do that. I made it to the last 1v1. Oops, that was my cup of tea and it went flying. I made it to the last 1v1 in 3 games that I played. I was trying this for hours and I decided to really try and get a no-kill victory royale. No damage to players, no bullets fired. The whole shebang. And I had some heartbreaking moments. Like I said, I made it to the final 1v1 3 times. The first 2 times, the first guy was really good. He knew what he was doing. He shotgunned me, I'm pretty sure. It ended at the factory near Pleasant Park, you know, at Loot Lake. It was a difficult end. The second game, I made it to the final 1v1, and I built a sky base. Unfortunately, I was forced to the other side of the circle, so I had to build wood across. That's all I had left. He shoots it down onto my feet. I fall to the ground, and I lose the game. But I kept trying. I kept believing in myself, and then I made it into like 7th place. But then after that, I made it, and I got a pretty good game, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you go on to enjoy the video, be sure to leave me a like rating. Subscribe to join the IT Empire. And I'll see you all in about 3 seconds, friends. Alright guys, I am landing here at Lonely Lodge. And I think I finished 5th last game, but honestly, if you could see my inventory last game, my word. Oh my god, someone landed here. I should just run. I should honestly just run. Medkit, medkit. See ya, I'm out of here. If I can land on this wood thing, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm out. See you, nerd. I got bandages, I got a medkit. Someone landed. Someone actually landed here, I cannot believe it. Right, I'm gonna go to the other big place because this will have a lot of good loot. I'm gonna leave this on 50. There we go. Just so he doesn't know where I'm going. I needed the material there. Medkit and bandages and a nade this early. I can use the nade to destroy people's bases and stuff. As long as I don't kill them and get the kill credit, I think it still counts, you know? Actually forgot how to get over. Is it just through this wall? It is, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, it is. There we go. Shield potion. Okay. I'm gonna pop this. Safe zone's not far away. This is a good start. I need to get me some more materials though. I had smoke grenades in the last game too. I was set. And the only reason I died is because he wouldn't let me build, so. Alright, it's fine. This is the game. Okay, I'm gonna win this game. No kills. Victory Royale. I'm gonna run away from this guy. To be honest though, if he's landing that far away from people, either he's going for a no-kill challenge too, or he's not an aggressive player. Which means that I doubt he's gonna chase me too far, you know? That's my reasoning. Having said that, he must have watched me land at that place and then just decided I'm gonna land there too, just up top instead. If I head over to Waning Woods, into the maze, I can get a load of wood on the way. Let me just check these. That's not a smoke grenade, is it? That's a gun. There's some resources over there though. I'm gonna go grab those. Especially if it's Mel. Looks like Mel resource. Let me get this on the way. This has ruined my stats, by the way. Well, at least my KD ratio. And my win-loss ratio, to be fair. Been trying for a long, long time. It's far more difficult than I expected. And I expected it to be pretty difficult anyway, you know? We're already top 50. Nearly top 50. The speed at which you can get 1,000 wood here is so quick too. Maybe I shouldn't be destroying these trees fully. Alright, has anyone been here? That's the question. I'm hoping the answer's no, so I can get me some free loot. Oh my god, someone's actually freaking in there. Someone's actually here. Someone's actually here, I cannot believe.
You think you got me figured out? That you can lock me up? Alright then. Cause I'ma switch it up. Change direction faster. Catch you slipping.
Leave it. I'm running away. I think I can get back out. Please say you left the secret chest behind. Please say no one's been down here. Extra bandages. There wasn't another chest. No, nothing. I need to get out. I'm gonna waste some wood getting out of this, just so I don't take any damage. I'm gonna try and run between, like, if I can get on top of this mountain, in a bush, I'm hoping it's still safe. It's right in the centre. It's not. This one is, though. I need to build up on top of this one and hide in the bush, and then prepare for the late game. That's the plan. I've got a med kit. I've got 150 health. Did I just see some movement? That was a tree. What's the easiest way of getting up here without using that many materials? That's our new goal. Use as few materials as possible to get on top of this mountain without being noticed. Pleasant Park is still safe, but if people are still there, they probably won't move. If they've stayed there for this long, there's a supply drop on the opposite. I reckon I can go get that. I don't think it's safe after this. By the time I get there, it's going to be in the storm. That's about the least amount of wood I could have used, I think. Pistol, bandages that I don't need anymore, because I just have so many of them. I'm all bandaged out. I'm going to quickly try and get some of the wood resource that I used back from up here, with some deforestation. I'm playing it a bit risky, honestly. I could be playing this far more stealthily, but I'm trying to give myself the best chance. Let me finish the tree off, why not? Oh my god, is that two? Oh my word! There's two supply drops landing right next to each other. Let me hide in the bush until they fall down. Because if someone comes up here, I'm trying to get them. Base is being constructed. Oh, I'm going over. I'm risking it. There could be a chuk-tuk in here. Oh my word, I've never seen two land so close together before. Someone shot this though, so... Launch pad, shield potion I just about grabbed. I'm running away. That launch pad might come in clutch. This is such a bad bush though. And people are going to be looking this way too because there's stuff here. To just duck. People want to get the high ground. They saw those supply drops. They might be coming up here right now and this bush is not cover. Oh my god, someone's coming up. I need to just hide. Keep my head down. I knew someone was going to come up here. I absolutely knew it. I have my nade still. Oh my god, he's checking. He's checking. I'll try and keep my head down. When you look down, oh my god, he's firing. We're fine, we're fine. Oh, okay, our healables are looking nice though. Our healables are looking nice. A special potion. We've already got 200 health. We have 30 bandages and a medkit for the late game. We're top 10 now. I wish I had a sniper. I could take this guy's head off. What the? What the? How did he see me? Do you reckon he was trying to hit that other guy? Because it came from down low, so the trajectory could have... I don't know. God, I'm lucky that wasn't a headshot. I'm lucky I had shield on, because that would have been the end. Look, there's a guy over there. I think they're having a scrap. They're literally having a scrap right now. That other guy didn't chase me, which was good. I mean, I could use my med kit, but listen, I need to keep that for the final fight. KD Dub Coco has killed another person. I'm pretty sure that was the guy over this way. Look, 75. Go and collect his loot. This bush is far better. It's on the edge of the mountain. People aren't going to be looking at it quite as much, and look how much coverage I have. We've got this, friends. There's a guy literally across the way, 15. That might be that Coco guy. Sort of lost track. Oh my god, the supply drops it. Oh my, he's coming for it. He's actually coming for it. I could shoot his thing down. I could honestly shoot his thing down and make him take some fall damage here. I'm actually tempted. But if the guy behind me sees that, he's definitely looking this way. If he sees that, I'm in a bad place. He's getting shot anyway. He's getting shot anyway. Not worth. This is such a good bush. I don't want to give this up. He's building up. I don't have that many resources. I need to kill someone. It's a no-kill challenge, Rich. I need to loot someone that someone else has killed. That's the plan. Oh god, he's peeking this way. Okay, that guy's dead. That was a close-range snipe. 17 meters. What? 17. That's like from me to that tree. What are you doing quickscoping people for? Please say I'm still safe here. I mean, the supply drop is behind me. Someone built up to that, I think. That's who this guy was shooting now. I'm fairly certain. I'm not safe. I'm not safe. There's not much high ground left either. Alright, I'll tell you what I've got to try and hope for. You see, you can't really see on the map, I can't zoom in. Where that marker is, just why is it different on the map? Yeah, just a little bit safe, like why is it so different on the map? Just on the edge of this mountain it's still safe, alright, he's making a move. This may be my chance. God, he's made the world's crazy space up there, hasn't he? He has to move there, that's the thing, he has to move. I can't even pocket supply drop, I don't want him to know I'm here. Trying to take everything a little bit slow. Thing is, I'm maybe moving a bit prematurely here. We got 30 seconds. Well, let me build there. There we go. I'm trying to just take this slow. He's jumped off. He's nade launching something. Okay, so this guy is no longer in that base. His RPG's flying. His wood resource here, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Exploding that. It was that blue light again. Banshee there. I need to run. I've got to leave to the last possible second. He's just over this hill, I think, unless he's dropped down already. Another supply drop's landed nearby. He's launch padding. Can't blame him. This is spooking me out. He could be just literally right here. 6 people left. 2 of them are having a big fight. That's at least 3 people shooting. Oh my god, he's going for it. He's going for it. I'm not safe here. He's going to see me in a second. This is the worst piece of cover I think I've ever tried to use. This guy's got RPG, so if I build something, he's going to destroy it. I need the guy with the RPGs to die. That's what I need. There's a chug jug down there. He can't see me, right? He's not going to see me. There's 3 people left. There's a guy obviously right there building in front of me. I don't know where the other people are. I need to stop moving. There's literally a chug jug down there. I'd get ready to build, but if you press circle to build, it forces you to stand up, so... I need this guy to die. These players are too good, though. They're not gonna miss my sky base. That's the plan. I need to build one. How has he not seen me yet? I've got 30 seconds and I need to do something, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. I could not tell you. There's nowhere to hide here. There's absolutely nowhere to hide. I've got 19 seconds. This might be the end here. I think he's seen me. I think he's seen me. That guy's moving. No, he's still going for him. He's distracted. This might be my only option. It's this guy and this guy. I'm so dead. I'm so dead, friends. I'm so dead. Honestly, what are my options? What are my options here? Where's the other guy? Why is he building stairs for? Why is he building oh my god. Oh my god, he nearly killed himself. He nearly killed himself. The guy's, if the other guy can kill him. Oh my god, he killed himself. That's the good player. That's the good player. This is it. This is it. I need to connect this at as many points as possible. I need to build a sky base. That was the good player. I outmaneuvered him. I can win this. Sky base it is. If this guy destroys the base at the very bottom, I'm so screwed. Alright, I've covered basically everything. If I can, I wonder if I can quickly connect it over there. This is the riskiest thing ever, and I'm actually so tempted to do it. How much damage do you take from this? I'm doing it. No, I can't. It's too much. It's too much. It's 10 a tick. It's 10 a tick. It's fine. I don't care about my health right now. I'll tell you why. So I need to be low to use the health kit anyway. I need to be low to use the health kit anyway. I nearly killed him by building a wall in front of him. This isn't smallest circle yet, right? I don't think this is smallest circle yet. Maybe it is. No, we've got 40 seconds, Oh my god, I can actually do this. Am I recording? I'm recording, okay. This is it. Oh, I'm actually terrified. Okay, if I need to use this med kit at just the right time to make sure I win this game, I can't believe that guy RPG'd himself, man. I built that wall right in front of him, just in time. I'm pretty sure that sent him down to about 20 health. That was the good player. I can't believe I've done this. Well, I haven't done it yet. I'm fairly confident I can do this, though. 23 seconds, so we've got to start before 7 seconds. Otherwise, I'm going to die. All right. Medkit. 5, 4, 3. No, I didn't do it in time. I just need to be there. I can do this. I've got this. I won with no kills. I've been trying this for hours. Absolutely hours. I did it. The first out of 95 players. I thought I was a goner. When I saw that guy left with the RPGs, I thought, what's the point of even trying to build a sky base, you know? He's going to RPG it. I cannot believe it. Guys, if you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like rating.
Trơn quá. Đuôi đi trâu tộc trây tộc đau.
giúp là ruông ở liền nữa. Tròn. Ruông tôm đó không? To lắm. Ruông. Ruông. Tam tray.
Oh, sorry, YouTube. Oh, snap. I've been vlogging for an hour and like 30 minutes. Alright, yeah, this is gonna end my vlog.